How are all of my beautiful Power Director peeps doing today? Thank you for joining me for another live stream. Now, let me start off by giving you the quick rundown. I'm going to give you the rundown, the lowdown, the down low, all of that stuff on what's about to go down today. Now, Cyberlink updated the PowerDirector app with 2 new features on May 26th of 2021, and it gave us some new content loving. You're going to stroke that content. Stroke the content. So, to make sure that you are all aware of the fantastic newness that is going down on the PowerDirector app, I'm going to go through all those updates with you. All right? Now, after I'm done with that, I'm going to give you my opinion, my words, my opinion, okay? Ain't worrying about nothing else. My opinion. With the IHMO or whatever, IMHO. Sorry, I said it wrong. IMHO. Okay? I'm not a hoe. IMHO. So, I will give you my opinion on all of that once I'm done. Then I'm going to jump into the chat and see what's cracking with my people. But before I get started, I would like to jump in the chat right now and see what's going down. So let's see where my people at up in her. All right. So we got MCP Tech who says, aloha to you. Aloha, hello, hi, all of the above. Thank you for joining me. All right. Let's see who else we got up in here. Jacob Pasek says, hello. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me for this live stream. It's all good in the hood. Where you from, Jacob? Where you from? I see a little accent and stuff going on, so I know you from somewhere that must be fancy and beautiful. I hope you're having a great day. All right? So, I think we got most of that stuff taken care of. I got to do a few things real quick on my little device here, if you don't mind me doing it right now. Make sure that I can get all of my little updates on screen for y'all. All right, there we go. So, now that I talked to the people that I got in the chat, thank you guys for joining me today. Let's go ahead and jump into the updates and see what's crackle-lacking. Sometimes I just got to get busy with it. Sometimes before I get into the updates, you know, I got to make sure my shoulders and things, my heart's pumping, circulating, palpitating. All right, I think I'm good. I think I'm real good now. All right, let's jump into the updates. I know you guys want to see what's cracking. So, the first update for your eye holes is the new ability to extract audio from your video clips. Now, you could always drag a video clip down into the audio track, and then it would just give you that audio from that clip. But now you don't have to do that. You can have your video in the main track and you can just extract your audio right from there. So all you got to do that is if you tap on your video clip, you can go down here and tap on the audio tool, and then you can tap on extract audio. And when you do that, bam, you got your audio, just automatically goes down to that track. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so now you have the capability to extract that audio and have it separate, move it around, sync it up if it's out of sync, do all of that goodness. I think that this is a really dope feature. Now, it's just a different way of doing something that you were already able to do by just dragging the video to that track. But if you didn't know that this option was here, it's brand new. It's something you can use, and I think that it'll be good if you want to extract your audio. Now, the next thing that I want PowerDirector app to do, because it doesn't do this yet, but it would be dope if you could then produce an MP3 or a WAV file of just the audio. So let's say I just needed the audio for something, like I was doing a podcast or something like that, and maybe I just wanted the audio piece for that reason. Then if I could just extract it and then produce it as a WAV file or an MP3 file, I could use that audio by itself in other applications. So that should be next on the menu, PowerDirector. Okay, Cyberlinkies? Listen to me. Look, I know what I'm talking about, Cyberlink. You do what I say. Do what I tell you to do. Now, is this feature something that you're going to use on a regular basis? You know, is this something that you think you're going to take advantage of? Let me go ahead and check out the chat, see if you guys are talking about anything that has to do with this, you know, because sometimes My peeps are in here gabbing, chatting it up. Right now, I don't see any activity going on in the chat about this particular feature. So I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to go ahead and jump right back into the conversation about the next update. And the next update that we have on deck, you're going to love it. You're going to want to kiss it and hug it. Video templates. All right. So let me go ahead and delete this off of here. And we'll talk about those video templates. So as a matter of fact, let me do this. I'm just going to put my audio back in there like it should be. Now, we got video templates, my people. 20 brand spanking new. I meant to say spanking. I don't know if I said panking, but I meant to say spanking. Brand spanking new video templates that you can use on your videos. Now, there's a mix of different themes. Each theme has an intro and then a YouTube end screen that you can use. So I might as well show you what they look like since I'm up in here, huh? All right. So you can go to the media icon. And then now you see there's a new section that says video template. If you tap on video template, now you got all these beautiful, fantastic templates. So they are customizable to an extent. Like you can change the words in them. And if you're using a YouTube end screen, you actually add the end screen elements when you're in YouTube. You don't add them to your video. So for an example, if I wanted to use an intro, so let's use this one. I could play this back and you would see the intro. I could change all of these words, you know, make it say what I wanted to say. You have the capability to do that within the app. So if I were to just hit this plus sign here, I'm going to say I'm going to add it as an intro. It adds it to the front of my video. Now if I tap on it, I then can change all of the words. You see it says ready to move, let's go. So I can change, those are all the words. So if I tap on one of them, I can change the words, right? So got that capability to change that to say whatever I want. Malik's Custom Bistro, Bob's Burnt Barbecue, whatever you wanted to say, you can go ahead and throw it in there, right? So you got that capability there. I'm going to go back here again. Now for the out screens, the end screen. So if you tap on that, I can play this back and you'll see what it looks like. This little circle here is supposed to be your YouTube icon or your logo, your brand, whatever you put there. And then the square on the right is going to be the next YouTube video that you choose. So if you don't have this feature in YouTube, it's called an end screen. Whenever you upload a video to YouTube, if you have this feature capability, when you go through all of the steps, it has a section that says add your end screen. So if you put this at the end of your video, when you produce it, you would then go to YouTube and you can go ahead and pick the elements and drop your logo right into the circle and drop a video of your choice into the square. But you don't do that stuff in the app. All right. So just to show you an example, say I put the plus sign on this. It says, do you want this as an intro or an outro? I'm going to pick outro. It'll add it to the end. If I tap on it, I can change the words, right? So it lets me change all the words. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. I wouldn't change any of that. I mean, you could if you wanted to. But as you can see, there's no like anything on here for the actual square and the circle. The square and the circle, that's where you're going to add things in YouTube. Okay. So just know that, people. Know that. Know that. So those are two examples. Here's another one here, gaming strategies. I'm going to play this and let you see what it looks like. Ooh, crispy. I like the crispiness of the crispy intro. Okay, this would be an intro as far as I'm concerned. You can use it as an outro too. And then let's go ahead and look at this one. Thanks for watching. Boom, you get to put two videos in this one because you got the two rectangles and then you got the circle on there that you can use for your logo. People tap on that and they will subscribe. So I'm feeling these, okay? There's a whole bunch of them on there. I'm not going to go through all of them. Look at the lovely video templates. These are going to be cool. I think these are going to add a lot of professionalism to your videos. Keep in mind there's only 20 of them. So it could be that other people are going to use the same intro that you use, the same end screen that you do. But the more of these that Cyberlink provides us with, the more options you'll have. I definitely, if I didn't have my own intro and stuff that I created a long time ago, then, you know, I would consider using these if I needed to. And then at some point create my own intro and my own end screen or whatever, because I'm really about having unique things that are just on my channel. So I like them. Video templates. I'm feeling you, boy. I'm feeling your templates, boy. And I'm not stroking or caressing. I'm just feeling. All right. Now, are you going to use these templates on your videos? Do you love them? Do you want to hug them? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me see if there's any convo going on in the chat yet. Oh, we got my boy Alexander and the gang reviews. Alexander and the gang. Hello, how you doing, Malik? How goes it? It goes quite well, Alexander. So I also see that Alexander left another comment on here, and he's like, ooh, I like those video templates. I think that's exactly how he said it. Ooh, I like those video templates. That will definitely help me out. I agree wholeheartedly, Alexander. Now, if you didn't see Alexander and the gang's reviews, you actually took home the meme contest, and I critiqued your one of your videos. I think it was Friday in my live stream on my other channel. So just know that you did get that critique. Now, I am very truthful of my critiques, so just be prepared when you watch it, because I did kind of say, hey, these are the things you need to fix in those videos, brother, but I do it in a way to be helpful. So hopefully the critique that I did of the video helps you to improve your content. But other people did get to see your video. They got to see it on the channel. So thumbs up to you. Congratulations. You did win the meme contest, and I did critique one of your videos on the live stream on my other channel. Today, we will be picking a different meme winner. So I do one meme winner for the PC version channel and one for the app version. I don't know which you guys use, so it doesn't matter. Hey, I show you a video on one or the other. So just keep in mind, someone else is going to be named the meme winner today, later on in this live stream, and I will critique their video later on in this live stream as well. Sparky's Hope Chest is in the building. Says, hello, Malik. I'm back to watch what's new. That's right, and I'm giving it to you. So far, you got those video templates. Dopeness. We talked about that just a few minutes ago. And the first thing that we talked about was the capability to extract your audio just by putting your clip on the timeline, tapping a few buttons or tapping a few icons, and then your audio is automatically extracted from that video. So we talked about that first, and then second was video templates. Good stuff. Let's see. Alexander and the gang review says, oh, wow, thanks so much. I am so honored. Hey, no problem, my brother, no problem. You know, I liked your meme. Jedi Master and all, okay? And then Sparky's Hope Chest said, can we have PD on PC and mobile? Yeah, you can. Now, keep in mind, they're separate. They're not like, you can't buy one and get both of them. You have to buy each one separately. There's also free versions of each one. So you can get the free version separately. Once again, they have to be done separately. You can use the same account on Cyberlink because they're going to ask for your email and stuff like that. So you can use the same account. But at the end of the day, if you want both, you have to get each one separately and pay for a separate subscription for each one. They're not a 2-for-1 deal, okay? People trying to make money nowadays, and that's what they do to get paid in the shade. Dividends, Benjamins, somethings, okay? So it is what it is. All right, people, I think that I've said enough there. I think we're moving on. So we talked about templates. We talked about extracting audio. Now it's time to talk about leaks, okay? Not information leaks, not the type of leaks you see on the news. I'm talking about light leaks, okay? So, yes, we now have light leaks. Now, these light leaks, can I say that right? Light leaks can be used to soften your video, create a vintage look, all types of goodness, spicing things up just a wee bit. All right. So if you want to see those, you can go ahead and go to the overlay icon. And then you want to tap down here on overlay. And here you go. Make sure that you're under the light section. And then you got some beautiful leaks. So you can tap on one of these and we can hit the plus sign, add it to the overlay track. If it'll do that for me, that would be nice. And if we play this back, you see how it has that nice little light, the little lens flare, little light going on. Ooh, snazzy. So, you know, it's looking good. Basically, I think the light leaks are cool. There's a bunch of them on here. I think it's like 5 or 6. Yeah, right now there's like 5 of them on here that you could choose from. You know, you got to download them to use them and all of that. But once you get them downloaded, they're on your device. The light leaks are cool, different colors, you know, different shades. So play with them, see which one fits your video best. And if you ever need to add that you know, extra bit of light, you want to soften things up a bit, you want to create a different look, these light leaks are available to help you do that. And I think they're pretty dope. I like them. So how you feeling about the light leaks? Let me know in the chat. All right. Because, you know, inquiring minds want to know. All right. Let's see. And let's see what else we got. We got new stickers. Okay. So stickers are cool. Stickers are only in the app. They're not on the PC version, but people seem to love these stickers for their mobile videos. Nothing really to write home about with the stickers. I mean, they're beautiful things. So if you go to overlay icon, you go to sticker, I'm just going to go ahead and tap on free. And then here you got some of these light leaks. They kind of now are stickers as well. So you can use them as stickers. You can use them as overlays. So it's cool stuff. You know, I'm feeling them. They are all right. They're all right. And as usual, the last thing that Cyberlink decided to give us was some dope transitions. So they're always hitting us up with the fly transition game. So if I go here to a place where I can add a transition right here on the track, I can tap on that and it'll bring up the transitions. So we have a brush transition right here. So you see a little preview of what all the different brush transitions do. But if we want to just check them out on the video, we could tap on one and it'll play back what it looks like. All right, so we can do another one here. Let's do this one. Here's another one. Let's tap on this bad boy. And we'll do one more for good measure. So I like these transitions, man. They look really good. I think that in the right setting, right type of video, things like that, these are some pretty dope transitions. And I would definitely throw them in the mix if they fit the type of video that I was doing. So I definitely like the feel of them. I mean, a lot of different things you could do with these bad boys. Very good stuff. So, I like them. What are your thoughts? We got some pretty good updates this month. Were you okay with the amount of updates? I mean, we got basically 2 new features. Well, really 1 new feature with the extract audio. Then we got a bunch of content. We got the video templates. We got the transitions. We got the light leaks. We got the stickers. So a bunch of stuff, man. That's what I really, really like about the app is that they're always giving us a bunch of content. If you have a subscription to the app, you're always getting new stuff every month. And it makes you feel like you're getting some value out of the money that you're spending. So if they continue to go ahead and drop these, these gems on us with all of this type of content, it's really, really something that keeps people engaged in the app and using the app, as well as adding new features like the extract audio. I think all those things are good. So bunch of updates. Tell me how you feel about these updates. Tell me in the chat. Let me know which one you like the best. Let me know which one you're going to use. Let me know what you want to see in like future app updates. What type of content do you want? What type of new features do you want to be in the app that the app doesn't have yet? What type of things are you wishing the app had that it doesn't and you want to see? Let me know that stuff in the chat so we can go ahead and talk about it. I'll give you my opinion on it and what I think, and maybe even be able to like give you my thoughts on whether or not something like that could even be added to the app. You know, I'm not like a software developer or nothing, but you know, some things I think could and couldn't happen. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. So I like the audio extract feature. Like I said, it's dope. I hope that they move forward with allowing us to produce a WAV or a MP3 from that audio extract. I like the video templates. Using those as intros and end screens for YouTube adds a lot of professionalism to your videos. So I would definitely use those. If you don't have an intro right now and an end screen template, those are great options. So you should definitely use those. I think that the light leaks and the stickers are cool. And the brush transitions, I like those too. So I'm feeling what they dealing, okay? As usual, the app is doing big things. So I like what I see. Can't complain, baby. Cannot complain in the least bit. So let's get back to the chat, see what's going on in there, see if we got anything cracking. Got a few things on here. So Alexander and the Gang says, Alexander and the Gang review says, I like them because they add some uniqueness and make a clip look more intriguing. Yeah, they do. I mean, you're talking about the light leaks is what I'm thinking that you're saying. And the light leaks definitely add some uniqueness. Like if you had a clip and you wanted to just, like I said, soften it up or make it look a little different, then those light leaks are going to help you with that. So definitely think that those are things that you can add to your arsenal when needed. And even if you want to just make it look like, hey, it's a bright day outside or something, you just show that lens flare or whatever, you know, things like that. They just help you in different scenarios to be able to sell the look or tell the story too, depending on how you're using it. So definitely think that those light leaks are, like Alexander and the Gang review said, very unique, very useful. And we got Sparkle's Hope Chest that says that they are interesting. Yes, very interesting, I would say, Sparkle. Let's see here. So not really too much going on in the chat. So let me just check one more thing, see if there's anything in the chat I missed. Nope, looks like everything is all gravy. All right, so with that being the case, I'm going to move on to the next topic of the day. And I'm going to need some headphones for this part. So, you know, forgive me, but I got to put these big earmuffs on so that I can hear what's going on with the video that we're about to watch. Because now it's time to talk about memes. The meme game was strong, okay? When you're talking about Twitter, I don't know how many of y'all know this or not, but I've been asking people to make memes of me and post them to Twitter and use the hashtag PowerDirector University. Now, all of those memes, the memes were hot and heavy, okay? There was meme battles going on all over the place. Now, you could use any picture of me that you could find online. You can use my logo that you would find online, any one of my logos, and throw them in a meme. Make it say whatever you want, do what you want. It's all gravy. I'm open to it all. It's all funny. It's all cool. Now, what I do with those memes is I use them each month. I go ahead and pick out one meme, and that meme wins for the month. And the winner for the month, I go ahead and review and critique one of their videos on their YouTube channel. So the meme that we selected this month was Phil Hatton. So let me go ahead and pull up this man's meme so you can see what's going on here. All right, here he goes right here. Let's go ahead and click on this so you can see the beauty of this meme. All right, so here's Phil, and he's got his channel logo up here. He's wearing a beautiful plaid shirt that's just scattered with my head, my cartoon face all over the place. It says, when you might be taking follow me way too far. Yeah, he's even got some of me in the background over here, and his like tool shelf and stuff like that. It's got me off in the corner with these walls and things. So yeah, Phil, he's on the hat. I'm on the cup, his arm. Yeah, Phil, I think you took it a bit too far, but I love it. Freaking love it. Splendiferous. Thank you, Phil. All right, so this is the meme that your boy Phil Hatton threw up on Twitter with the hashtag PowerDirector University. If you want to contribute, if you want to participate, or you just want to have some fun, poke some fun at me, make some memes, make me look crazy like Phil decided to do, or make himself look crazy. I know, following me like that. A little bit cray-cray, Phil. But take advantage of the opportunity. I mean, win, lose, draw, you'll still get to see, like, I do post throughout the week with some of the memes and things like that. So, you know, it'll help to boost some, maybe your Twitter followers or your YouTube channel. Just give it some free placement somewhere besides on your own channel so that maybe other people will check it out and see what you're all about. Of course, the more, I guess, unique and competitive and interesting the meme, the better chance it is that somebody's going to want to check out more about you. So I do post those things. They do show up on Twitter. So participate, have some fun. Ask Alexander and the Gang's reviews. He did it, and he won, and he's in the chat right now. So, you know, could be you next. Who knows? All right. So let's go ahead and check out one of Phil's vidges, okay? One of his vidges to see and critique. It's critique time. It's critique time. It's critiquing time.
Hi, my name is Phil, and my wife Amy and I are fixing an old house. Please keep in mind.
So, first thing I want to say about this is I love the short intro. All right. People want you to get into the video as quickly as possible. So having that short intro at the beginning, just introducing himself and his wife to who they are and what they're going to be doing is great.
This video is from the perspective of a do-it-yourself project, and it covers some of the sort of things you need to think about if you are a do-it-yourselfer. If you have some great tips, I'd like to hear about them in the comments. Since we demolished a bunch of walls, we needed to build some new ones. If you're handy, you can easily do your own rough carpentry and save quite a bit of money.
Save up to $10,000.
So another thing I like is the time lapse that he's doing, just kind of showing you exactly what's going on, giving you an insight into what he's doing, the carpentry work, like he stated, you know, injecting a bit of humor into there with the little commercial guy saying save money and all of that stuff. Basically making things to keep the engagement up. As I look at the beginning of this video, I see short intro. Here's what the heck we're doing. Here's who I'm not and who I am. And here's what you can do if you have the capability. Then he blends that with like the picture in picture in the bottom right corner, trying to add some element of engagement, like what's going on in this picture in picture versus what's going on in the time lapse, right? Just adding things to keep people engaged throughout the video. Some videos go out there and they have like one static screen the whole time and nothing else going on, and people could get bored with that. So the more engagement type of activity that you can do within the video to keep people locked in, switching scenes, switching angles, adding a PIP window, adding B-roll, things like that to keep people watching and waiting for that next thing that you're going to show or do.
To be sure we wouldn't cause the house to collapse around us, we brought in our engineer, Dylan Fox of Fox Engineering. If you recall, he engineered the beam that spans the house east-west in the kitchen/pantry area. If you've never done any carpentry in a house, here are the basic parts of a partition wall.
So here's another thing, switching it up, using the design software to show an insight into, hey, here's what we're building, here's the design, here's how it looks from a three-dimensional perspective, just switching it to something different.
Bottom plate, the 2x4 that sits on the floor. Studs, the upright 2x4s. Top plate, the 1 or 2 2x4s that sit on the top of the wall. In some parts of the U.S., you are required to have 2 2x4s for the top.
So here he uses a PIP window to show what he's talking about, like using this stacked wood here to go ahead and fill in this part here, just like it shows in the design. So that's a good use of that, using the PIP window. Could he have just went full screen with that? I mean, I think that's a matter of choice. I really think it's really up to the person. Personally, I probably would have just went ahead and did full screen, but it doesn't mean that he's wrong for doing it like this. It just means that we have a different opinion of how to do it. There's multiple ways to do things.
Top plate, and they are required to overlap each other at the corners. We found that the local building code requires double.
And you can see that he actually went full screen with it, but he zoomed into this view. Nothing wrong with doing it that way. Once again, I just probably would have just did a regular cut, and just instead of zooming it, maybe I would have did a slow zoom or a very slow zoom in or zoom out just to add some movement. But I mean super slow. Like, this is a lot faster than I would have done it. If I were to do that, I would have started off full screen, and I would have probably zoomed in to that wood that he's showing in the corner of the room, but I would have
overlap
zoomed in
each other at the corners.
a lot slower than that.
We found that the local building code requires double top plates on walls. When you do a corner, you overlap these top plates so the walls are quite stiff at the corners. And if there's any load transferred to a wall, say from heavy snow, they are pretty sturdy. The first thing we noticed doing the framing is the lumber we use now grows so fast.
So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there was a black flash between those two scenes.
The first thing.
So right here. So I don't know if this was done purposefully or if it was a gap within the clips. I would think that it was a gap within the clips. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you're doing when you're editing is that everything flows smoothly. There's no gaps. Sometimes when you cut things, you may have a small space, or when you move things around, there may be a very small space between things. The clips aren't butted up against each other. And it looks like that's what happened here. So one of the things that I always make sure that I do, because I've made, the reason why I do this, just to let you know, is because I've made several mistakes in my life making videos. And this is one of those mistakes that I have made. So I always watch a video after I edit it from end to end to make sure that there are no mistakes that I need to fix. And I don't know if Phil does that, if he fast forwards, if he does any, but this to me looks like if it was not done on purpose, and I can't think of a reason why it would be done on purpose, but I could be wrong, that this looks like an issue that that could have been corrected by making sure you watch the whole video from end to end before you produce it.
We noticed doing the framing is the lumber we use now grows so fast that it really isn't anywhere near as stable as the studs we used even 3 or 4 years ago. So even if you pick through the studs in the lumberyard, by the time you are nailing them together, they really tend to warp and twist. And this happens with even the premium kiln-dried studs. The best we could do is use the really warped stuff for shorter pieces and put the best stuff where a warped beam would be the most noticeable. Also,
so I like how he uses photos for his B-roll to explain what he's talking about. Because you can't always like video everything, but you can get in there and do snapshots of all of your work. And the more B-roll you have, the better off you're going to be. If you're shooting anything, I don't care. Shoot as much B-roll, either video or photos, as much as you can stomach, right? Because it's always better to have more content than less. And if you have less, then you're not able to fill in some of those discussions or switch to different engaging shots and things like that. So shoot B-roll, 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 B-roll. I like to do my B-roll before I shoot things, because for me, doing that, it helps to guide me through what I'm going to do. Like, I already have a plan of my shooting, but then when I go get the B-roll, it might adjust my plan somewhat or make me think of other things to do, especially like if I'm doing an interview of someone and I go to their place of work or their business or whatever, and I start shooting B-roll of stuff. I might see something interesting that I wasn't thinking about when I wrote my interview questions, and now maybe I have a new interview question. And now when I ask that interview question, I have specific B-roll that I can use when they answer the question. So something like this is he's shooting all of these photos of everything that he's doing. He has enough content to fill in gaps and to switch between scenes and switch to other things, because he is helping to develop his story through the B-roll and through what he's doing with his project. So like I always say, B-roll till you can't roll no more, okay? But I like that he's using all these different photos to help tell the story and use them as B-roll.
so where you have wood in contact with concrete, for example, on a
Okay, so y'all know me and my dad jokes. You know, I'm corny as all get out. So just the got wood, that part right there, just it makes me feel so at home. Okay, I feel I'm in my zone right now. Got wood. Okay, y'all know what that means. Don't act like you don't know. And then, is it touching concrete? Ooh, nasty. Okay.
slab on grade floor, the code requires you to use pressure-treated lumber. In some locations, a naturally durable wood such as cedar, black locust, or redwood may be allowed. Other requirements may apply for crawl spaces, pier and beam construction, etc. You may not realize this, but concrete is porous. It varies depending on region, time of year, moist cure time, and admixtures, but residential concrete can have quite a lot of water permeability, and the concrete used in the construction of homes does not have to meet the same standards as concrete used in other applications, such as those used for water retention.
So on this piece here, oh, Phil has joined the party. What's up, Phil? Let me go ahead and say what's up to young Phil Hatton. All the shooting in this is literally hours of raw video. Man, like I said, it pays off though, Phil. It definitely pays off in the end, because there's a lot of work to film all of it. And I know you did time lapse. We talked about earlier, I don't know if you were watching, but we talked about your use of the time lapse and how I liked how you did that. I also gave you some critiques on some things that you could do better. So if you, during the playback, if you want to check those things out and get some feedback on that. But overall, great video, man. Great. I mean, I know that you and your wife are putting in a lot of work doing the remodel and stuff, so it's paying off in the videos. So keep it up. All right, let's see what else I got here. I'm gonna stop kissing Phil's booty and get back to the video.
Concrete also normally has some cracks in it, so water will travel through it, even if it's only a small amount. Wood in contact with concrete that is in contact with the soil, such as in floor slabs, basement walls, and so on, will rot unless it is pressure treated. Also, fasteners in contact with concrete or pressure treated lumber need to be hot dipped or otherwise rated for use in pressure treated wood.
Okay, so I also like how he used a template here for the the text to kind of, I think, add can't think of the word I'm looking for here, but basically he's building confidence in his statement and what he's saying in the video by providing this quote from the building code, like, hey, this is what you need to do, and I'm telling you about it, how to do it, and here's the actual code. So don't question me. This is this is straight up from the code. This is what you're supposed to be doing, and here's why. I think that there were other times when he brought up the code during the video that it probably would have been cool to drop some more of these quotes from the code at different times, and he may do that further on in the video as well. But I like the use of that.
Wood and concrete. In the spare bedroom, where we have a floor that is slab on grade, we used pressure-treated wood for the base plate. The same goes for the wall we framed in to enclose the refrigerator. We used the powder-actuated nailer and ramset ramguard pins with washers to secure the bottom plates. In the spare bedroom,
All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, this man did a great job. I think I'm going to move on. I think we've watched enough of the video for the most part to really give you the gist of my feelings about the video, what Mr. Hatton could do better. So Phil, like I said, if you didn't get to watch from the beginning, make sure you watch the replay. All the things that Phil did well, because it seemed to me in that video he did a lot more things well than he needed to have any type of improvements on. The main thing, if I were him, I think his video editing is on point. He knows how to add elements to keep people engaged throughout the video, whether it's titles, whether it's B-roll, photos, things like that. Because of the space that he's in, he may have some limitations for some things, like lighting. I can see that they had work lights in there, which work to light some of the space that he's working in. If he wants to have a more uniform look, then they can use more lights or even studio lights, depending on what type of lights you use. That could be one thing that he can help out with the aesthetics. His audio is great. It seems like he's doing a voiceover straight from his desktop, and he's playing the video, and he's doing the voiceover in a controlled space. So because of that, his audio is really good. I don't know what type of mic he's using. He can tell us if he wants to, if he has sound blankets or padding in the room, but I didn't hear any noticeable echo. I didn't hear anything that was distracting. His levels are good. I really liked the audio. I was, I guess, kind of surprised that the audio was that good. Not to say that I didn't think that Phil can't do his thing, but when I first played the video, when I first selected him as the winner, I was like, man, this audio is really good. So I think that overall he's doing a great job. I think if you guys want to check out his channel, please go to Phil Hatton on YouTube. If you want to see more of his adventures in remodeling, please feel free to get on his channel, subscribe, like the video. Let's support each other. PowerDirector users out there, no matter whether we're using the app version, the PC version, whatever the case may be, if you get an opportunity just to watch a video, that's it. If you don't like that type of content, you don't want it in your feed, that's fine. Don't subscribe. But likes, watching the video, seeing what they're about, I think that that's something we can all do. If we don't want to subscribe, I think that that's fine. But views and watch time are probably the most important elements of your YouTube channel to help you grow. So support each other in that fashion, and we can see each other, make more strides in the content that we have. So thank you, Phil Hatton. Appreciate you, my brethren. Loved what you did there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead back into the world of the chat and see what else we got going on up in here. Oh, Team Search Geo's geocaching vlog is back. Where you been? He said, "What's up? Have been slacking on editing." You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I think we all have those moments when we slack on editing. It's really fun to create something and put things together, but I mean, we can get burnt out. Everybody gets burnt out every now and then. Those things happen. I have to motivate myself to continue to make sure that I create videos. Like I try to keep like a few videos in the can, right? So I'll upload a bunch of videos. I'll make a bunch and I'll upload them. What I need to motivate myself with is continuing every week to make more content so that I continue to have like 5, 6, 7 videos in the can every week. Sometimes I can get lazy with that. Next thing I know, I only got 3 videos in the can. So then I got to build my videos back up again. So yeah, I mean, there's things that happen. Life happens. Sometimes we just, need to take a break. Whatever the case may be, I understand where you're coming from. Okay. I'm just trying to say you're not alone. You are not alone. I don't know if y'all know that Michael Jackson song. Okay. Let me take these headphones off anyway. I'm tired of hearing myself. I just want to be able to hear myself in my ears, okay? I'm not tired of hearing myself. I know some of y'all might be tired of hearing me, but I'm okay with it. All right? Let's see what else we got. Phil Haddon says, "I'll watch what I missed. Thanks." Yes, you're very welcome, sir. And Linda, thank you, Linda. The words escape me sometimes, but sometimes I gotta depend on my girl Linda. Credibility was what I was looking for, right? When I was talking about the use of the code that he put in quotations, that's exactly the word that should have been coming out of my mouth, okay? Thank you, Linda. Love you, girl. Love ya. Linda, I can always count on her. Shoot. Phil Haddon says it's a voiceover from desktop, cleaned up using PowerDirector. Mic is a Rode NT USB. Oh, the Rode NT USB. Let me hold on. That's a new mic, right? I mean, let me see here. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently here. Hope y'all can still hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. You should. Let's see. I don't like clicking on ads. Okay. Rode NT USB. That's nice. So let me tell you something. I did see this. What's it like? A year or two ago it came out, and it's a good mic, man. I looked at the specs, and I was actually considering it as an additional mic, but ended up not doing the purchase at all. The mic that I have, this one here, the Shure MB7, I love this mic, but I was actually considering that USB mic simply because the interface is a lot simpler. You just plug the USB in and you're good. With the mic like this, you need several things to go ahead and make it work. Like you need a digital audio interface that you got to plug this into because it's a XLR mic. Then you need like a cloud prompter to help boost the gain. So there's a bunch of stuff that y'all can't see sitting over here on my desktop that I use for sound monitoring and things like that. So it's just more complex. And the USB mic like that with those types of specs is a lot simpler. So I was looking at it, ended up not getting it, but great mic. Great freaking mic. I tell ya. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Phil Haddon said, "Thanks. This helps." You're very welcome, Phil. I'm glad to give you the feedback. Like I said, man, we could all do better. I want somebody to critique one of my videos. Shoot, I need to know what I could do better too, because I know everything I do ain't perfect, but I know I do things well too, and you do things well. Like as I obviously pointed out in the video, you do a lot of things well, but we can all do better. Alexander in the Gang Review says, great job on the video, Phil Haddon. I will definitely subscribe to Audio Director. Yes, if you're going to get it. It's a great audio editor for your PC. If you decide to get it, check out the links in the video description. I do have a link to Audio Director. If you do use my affiliate link, then it'll help support the channel and help me create content that you guys are using to create your content. But Audio Director, man, is a great program. I've used it on multiple occasions, doing a whole bunch of stuff. One of my favorite functions of it is the auto remix. And I think I've showed that in a few different videos, where if you have a video that's like 4 minutes long, or let's say a 3-minute long video, and you got a song that's 4 minutes long, you can use the auto remix function in Audio Director to make that song the same exact length as your video. And it sounds perfect, like the same song, except it's cut down in time. It's not sped up. It's not slowed down. They just know exactly where to cut it and split it and mix it together so it sounds perfect for your video. So I love that feature of it. There's a whole lot of other features in it. Compressors, noise reduction, limiters, all type of stuff that you can use to make your sound better. So Audio Director, I give it 2 thumbs up. All right. Let's see. Linda says, love you too. Oh, girlfriend, you know how we do. It's all love in the PD Peeps hood. Y'all better recognize me and Linda. She got my back. All right, Phil says, best features of Audio Director: restore noise reduction, select noise reduction, then use smart analysis. Yeah, that's great too. Like I said, noise reduction is one of the most, like, people that just don't know, your noise floor is just no matter how much like sound dampening you do in your room, your noise floor is still going to be evident in your recording. You're still going to hear it. And noise reduction really helps a lot to take out that, I guess, room noise that, I don't know. It's just that background hum or noise. Like, it could be as low as all get out, but it's still there. So the noise reduction just helps to get rid of that, helps to get rid of any types of sound. You can even, like Phil said, pick a particular sound that happened in your video and get rid of just that sound. Right, so it's a great feature. It makes your audio sound crispy and delicious. Yep, that's what I was looking for, ambient noise. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate you, my brother. You and Linda just putting all the words in my mouth correctly today. Can't even use the right words, but it's all good. I got all the help from my PD peeps to help me say the things I'm trying to say. They love me. They know me. Okay? Sure. Anyway, let's get back to business here. So, man, it's been a great live stream today, people. We've been able to talk about the new features in the app. For those of you who aren't up on the app, it is a great tool. It's got a lot of great stuff on it, man. At the end of the day, if you do not have, even if you do have, I would say, the PC version of PowerDirector, if you want to do any editing on the go in between time and in the meantime, the app is dope. Even if you don't have a PC, for people without a PC, I think this is probably one of the best app editors for your smartphone or for your tablet or for your Chromebook. This is like top notch. There's a lot of great things. And it's becoming more and more powerful every iteration, every update that they do. They're making it, they're filling in the gaps that the app has compared to the PC on every new version that they do. So, I mean, this is something great. If you guys don't have it and you want to pick it up, then there is a link, affiliate link in the video description that you can use to get it from the Play Store, the Android Play Store, or the Apple Store, because they have an iOS version and they have an Android version. So you can get either one. There's links for both of them in the description that will once again help out the channel. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. It's Memorial Day. For those of you who don't know, happy Memorial Day here in the United States of America. Remembering those people who fought for us and gave their lives for us and helped us to become the country that we are today. Let's all take a moment to, if you're from the U.S. or from wherever you're from, take some time to memorialize those individuals who gave their lives to help your country to get to where it's at today. So just wanted to drop that on you guys. I wanted to thank you so much for joining me for this live stream. It's been fun. If you guys want to go ahead and tune in next month, get ready for more updates. It is the quarterly update, so it's going to be June. Quarterly update is when they usually drop like some great stuff for the PC version. They usually drop some type of big feature, so get ready for that if you use the PC version. And if you use the app version, they usually drop something big for you too. So we'll see what's coming up in June, and I'll check you guys out